By spot with your crop top off. Give me top, on my yacht. Woo. Said you want me love, yeah. I wanna take my time, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's Elmer ABAPO. I just came out with this really dope R&B song called Tide. And I wanted to walk you guys through some of the production, some of the elements that I thought were really cool while I was making this. So the first thing that I kind of started with was this key part. I'm gonna play it real quick. And the feelings that it kind of gave to me were just like super vintagey, old and nostalgic, and I mean that's like a big thing that I really like to have in my music, because I think that nostalgia is one of like the strongest things that like pulls us towards like whether or not we like something. And so originally I had a different kind of beat on the song, and it was really like super chill, super easy, like almost like contemporary adult R&B and not so much like new school R&B. I'm gonna play it for you guys real quick too. And it was just this, it was just super simple. Just kind of like some light percussions, not even any like snares or like crazy hi-hats that a lot of people are doing. But as I like work through the song a little bit more, and like that's the benefit of like being a producer and artist, like I can always go in and kind of like change stuff. I personally felt like I just wanted a little bit more energy, so what I actually kind of did was I filtered this percussion out so that it sounded kind of like this. Hold on one sec. It sounded like this. Just kind of more like radio tone. And then I dropped like a much more like heavier new school R&B beat over the top of it, and it's about to play right now. So
said you want me love, yeah. I wanna take my time, yeah. I wanna rock the boat, yeah. I wanna go all night, yeah. I'm gonna get you tired, yeah. I'm gonna get you tired, yeah. I wanna swim your tide, yeah. Say I'm gonna get you tired, yeah. Said you want me love, yeah. I wanna take my time, yeah. I wanna rock the boat, yeah. I wanna go all night, yeah. I'm gonna get you tired, yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that stuff in there just to give the beat a little bit more of a bounce, a little bit more like danceability, and just kind of like modernize it a little bit. I was kind of struggling with the idea of like, oh well, should I just like keep it kind of like old and vintagey? Maybe that's the point. But I think bringing in like this new school kind of beat is the best of both worlds. And so beyond all the writing, I don't really want to go over like too much of that because that's like super long. But so if you've listened to the song already, there's kind of like this transition part where it goes from like this upbeat part down to this like romantic slowed down version. And I didn't really have a transition before, so this is what it kind of sounded like before my transition.
Whoa, 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 yeah, you got that super soul, feeling like I'm feeling the flow.
And I kind of sent this song out to a few people, and some people were giving me feedback like the transition is like too abrupt and like maybe it needs something in the middle. So I was thinking about it for a while. I was like, what can I put in there? So I started studying other songs, and I realized like they would have like a longer transitionary period whenever they would go from like one part of the beat to the next. And so what I decided to like kind of throw in there is this solo guitar part, because I've been like learning how to play electric guitar, and I just threw that in there along with this really dope Drake Toronto kind of sounding bass line that my homie Brandon put in.
She
make the transition from the fast part to the slow part just a little bit smoother, a little bit better, and easier on the ears, right? And the last part that I wanted to talk about was something that I kind of do in a few of my beats, and I don't know who else does it, but I just like to really do it, and it's this technique of automating the gross beat. So that's how the beat kind of changes from like this upbeat thing to something that just slows down, and I throw on this thing in FL Studio called gross beat, and then I just like automate it to turn it down so that it slowly transitions into a slow part and a fast part. Even the key kind of changes, and that also allows me to sing at a higher key, because the early part of the song, like, I'm not really utilizing my vocals so much, but because the key changes during the latter part, like, I can use like the higher parts of my vocal range and just really play with my voice a little bit more. So let me just play over that transition, like from the slow part, from the fast part to the slow part.
Go, like we on a boat, yeah, you got that super soul, feel the love, feel the flow.
Gross beat is like slowly transitioning into this darker version of the beat. Obviously have the guitar transition in there just to make that smoother. The key parts that, you know, I thought were really important to making the song Tide what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you would like to see me do this for a few more of my beats and a few more of my songs, just let me know and I'll do it for you guys. Thanks for watching.